Hey everybody, AR124 Radio here. Today, I'm going to teach you, not really teach, but show you how to commit a mortal sin in AM radio using crimp-on connectors. PL259, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be using this handy-dandy tool that I've had for a while. I've just never had the right crimping tool for RG58 or RG8X, which is what we're doing today. This thing has an intermittent short in it, and we need to fix the connector. So we're gonna just test out these new jaws and see what we can do with this tool. Alright, so as you can see, doing a little test here, we're testing the braid. So actually, it's been a minute since I messed with this cable. I just threw it away when it stopped working. It had a high SWR on it, so I threw it off to the side and couldn't remember what was wrong with it. Anyway, it's not a short. Turns out it's actually an intermittent on the shield. As you can see, this is bass backwards on the camera, but as you can see, that should be staying at 0, regardless of whether or not I move this thing. And you can see it's jumping all over the place. And my alligator clips are on there, and it's still just acting wacky here. So, and every once in a while, it'll go straight open. So, it's obviously in this connector, because in this one it doesn't even do it. I mean, it jumps a little bit here and there, but as you can see, it's not doing it near as much. So, we're going to chop this one off and replace it. And would you look at that? Look at what kind of connector failed. Alright, so let's move this crap out of the way. Got that disconnected. Throwing our old connector to the side. We'll slide this one off to make room for the new one, and we'll prep this coax. Usually what I do is I take this ferrule off. It's very important that you do this, because people have forgotten, and this might just slip over the top, maybe. Nope, because it's used. See, this is what I was going to try and do. Again, being a cheapskate, this one was crimped, but with the wrong jaws. Can you see that? Maybe? Focus. Hello. Yes, I know my fingernails are dirty, but that's just because I was working outside all day. There we go. You can kind of see the bands in it. Anyway, so it's not really going on there very good, but we're going to force it. Because when you force everything, it makes it better. Alright, well, since this is not gonna work, this thingy is just not gonna want to slide over. I thought maybe I could get away with the used one, but I guess not. And I don't have any more of these. I've got the connectors, just not any of the ferrules to crimp it down. So, unfortunately, we'll just have to see if these jaws fit on the crimpers that I already have. So the jaws that came with the tool when I bought it are for the size of coax that's RG8U and LMR 400. There might be one more. I think it can do 213 as well. So good stuff. They work really good. The jaws that I bought here, they will do RG8X, RG58, and then I think 1 or 2 other ones. Let's stick these in here and see if they work. And they're pretty easy to replace. You just gotta take the screw out right there. And we'll open up the jaw so it's a little easier to get them out. You know what? It's best if you have the proper size screwdriver, because we don't want to strip these out. Holy heck! Yep, they're pretty easy to replace. See, this is from someone who's never actually replaced the thing before. But they're pretty easy to replace, if you know what you're doing. So, we'll take these out. They slide out just like that. And you put the new ones in, just like that. And now we'll see if it closes properly. I don't see why it wouldn't, but Then again, I haven't even put these in yet. I got the package the other day and didn't have time to mess with them. And so, we're gonna mess with them right now. It looks like they work. That looks right. Now, we're gonna waste this and slide it over the top and see if it crimps. Twist this thing out of the way just so that it's out of the way. So this should be for RG8X, maybe. Oh, did you hear my wrist pop? This is not the right answer. There's just like one more or two more clicks. Okay. And that, my friends, is the power of the crimping tool. And that, my friends, is how the frick to put on a crimp connector. That would pass up to microwave frequencies right there. You could probably put up to 2.4 gigahertz. You'd still have room to play around. Alright, this is AR124 Radio, showing you how to not do a coax connector, crimp-on type. Bye for now.